I don't know. Oh, you can talk in here.
Oh yeah, you can probably hear me. Maybe she can.
All right. Bree, just checking you can hear me?
Yep.
Okay, great. Welcome, everybody. My name is Gretchen. I think I know most of you, and if I don't, it's great to have you here today. We've got a special YOD class today. So YOD, for those of you who don't know, or those of you who may have forgotten, stands for Your Own Determination. And it is more than just a class. It's an entire kind of methodology, really, with a lot of fun principles and learnings that you can get out of it. And we have a training coming up, a weekend training at the beginning of November at the studio that Bree is going to be leading. And so she is here today to teach our class so that you can get a little flavor for her experience, of which she has a lot in both yoga and YOD, and has traveled around the country and also around the world doing YOD training. So she is gonna lead our class, and I'm super excited to get to practice with you guys today. So she's going to be teaching on the computer, and I'll be helping out doing some of the in-studio stuff. So I will, Bree, hand it over to you, and I will also set up our screen share as well with the exercises.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Yes, she said my name is Bree. Thank you for having me. I've been teaching YOD yoga for the whole time. It's been created about 7 years. It's a great class. It's super fun. And today we are doing an EMOM. So EMOM stands for every minute on the minute. There's about, let's see, 5 different moves with a set of numbers that you do. So I will explain this first. So when I say 3, 2, 1, go, you're going to start the new minute. So say if you're at line hops, you'll just stop your line hops and then go back to the burpees. So the first set of moves, we have our warm up, and then we have integration. We're going to do integration 3 times. The first move in integration is goddess pose. So I'll have Gretchen just show you guys how to do this here. So nice. You're going to sink your hips back and low. The kneecap needs to be lined up with the second toe. Pull your belly in and up and sink in. Goddess pose, you can bring your hands to hearts. You can bring your hands to your thighs. A new goddess pose move in YOD yoga is bringing hands behind your neck and bringing right elbow down to the right knee, and then left elbow down to the left knee. So there's time here. You got to hold it for 30 seconds. So there's time for play. And then the second move is 6 V-ups. So you're going to lay on your back in a V position. Nice. So you're going to reach out long and reach for your toes into a V formation. You also can bend one knee and just extend one leg. Nice, nice, Gretchen. So yeah, you can. And actually you can bend your knee, place one foot on the mat, Gretchen. So it's easier to have a little bit more support. Yes, awesome. And then you're gonna do 6 of those, and I'll count them out. We'll do them all together. And then 30-second bridge or wheel. So your choice this morning to take bridge on first. You wanna get your heels close to your glutes, lift up into bridge pose. And, or if you wanna do wheel, taking your hands by your ears and lifting up and off the mat into wheel. So this morning you can decide. You're gonna have 3 chances for bridge or wheel. So we're gonna do and the focus is lift the outer arches. So as you move into this EMOM, you're gonna do 2 burpees. So you start at the top of your mat. You're gonna hinge at your hips, plant your hands down and step back, or you can hop back, pulling your belly in and up towards the spine. Then you go back to the top of the mat, and then you can jump and clap, or just stand and clap. You always wanna clap with a burpee. So step back and to the burpee, and then back to the top of the mat. You're gonna do 2 of those. Nice, nice. And then lay onto your belly and get ready for cobras. So you're gonna goal pulse your arms, elbows parallel to your shoulders. You're gonna fan your fingertips out, squeeze shoulder blades together as you lift up and lower down in cobra position. So it's a lift, squeeze shoulder blades together, you're gazing down at the mat and lower down. Beautiful. So you're gonna do 6 of those, and then you're gonna find your feet again and do 4 lunge backs. Start at the top of the mat. You're going to lunge back with 1 foot, both legs 90 degrees when you lunge back. So her knee is parallel to the hip, and then the front knee is parallel to the ankle. So you're going to do 2 aside. So you can lunge back on the right side twice, the left side twice, or switch on and off. You just want to move with velocity and control. And then line hops. You're going to find a line on your yoga mat. You can hop from side to side. You can step touch too. And you can hop on one foot or the other foot. You just want to do 20 line hops from side to side. Awesome. Just get the heart rate going. And then you're laying onto your back and do 10 bicycles. So you want to do all these moves in 1 minute. And I will count it down and say, okay, you got 10 seconds to go. If you finish all the moves, then you'll have a little rest. And then the next minute will start. So we're going to do 12 rounds of this and then a really nice, amazing cool down. YOD has a very great cool down. Any questions? Is there any questions in the studio? No? Good to go? All right, awesome. Everyone start standing at the top of your mat. So you're just going to bring some presence to this pose. Root down your feet at 12 o'clock. Lift your 10 toes and stretch them out. And then press them down into the mat. And then bring your arms to your sides and then bring your shoulders up by your ears. Get crunchy bunchy, get really uncomfortable, and then lower your shoulder blades down, pull them into your spine, open your chest. Just start to illuminate your body and open up. And invite you to let everything go at this moment. Let everything be. So you can really land here in this space. Then bring your hands to heart centers and close your eyelids down. You want to set an intention for your class. Now is the time. The first YOD principle is be intentional. So what do you need to embrace? What do you need to get through this hour and the rest of your day? Like, what do you really need to embody? We're going to start our practice with 1 Om. Take a breath in. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, reach up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, open your chest to the right side of the studio. So bring your left arm forward, right arm back, gazing to the right. Then inhale, reach your fingertips up. Exhale to the left side, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, first chaturanga. Take it nice and slow, holding that high plank. Shift forward and slowly lower down. Up dog, lift your thighs up and off the mat. Down dog, shift your hips back. Lift your tailbone to the ceiling. Take up space here on your mat. Really fan your fingertips out. Get your pinkies to the edge of your mat. And really press your palms, your knuckles, the tips of your fingers into your mat. And you can pedal your heels out here, bring some softness to your knees. And just really start to tune into your body. Rise on your toes, step, float, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach up, extended mountain pose. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog, crown of your head to the ceiling. Downward dog, set drishti to your toes, to your shins. Really set your gaze, let it land. Breathe in. Air out. Step, float, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up, extended mountain pose. Fold forward. Halfway lift, elongate that spine. Chaturanga, press into the floor as you lower down. Upward dog, root down, tops of your feet. Downward dog, see where your heels land this morning. Inhale on your toes. Exhale, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Pull your belly in and up. Really zip up your core and then shift your tailbone to the floor. Breathe in. Fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up into the air, three-legged dog. Right foot, top of your mat, warrior one. Stretch your toes out on the mat. Lift the three arches of both feet. Just really notice your feet here. Ground them down into your mat. When you can ground down, you can start to spark your fingertips. Let your palms open. Feel energy moving through your body from your toes all the way up to your fingertips. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises up into the air. Exhale, warrior one, left side. Spread the toes out wide. And lift your inner ankles. And just bring presence to rooting down. Be intentional to root down, to get this energy moving through your body this morning. Another breath in. Hands to your mat, chaturanga. Inhale, facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Air out. Fill up. Empty. Step, float, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, 2 breaths. Breathe in. Air out. Fill up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right side, warrior one. 2 breaths. Step into it. Reach up. Root down. Another breath in. Hands to your mat, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left side, warrior one. You go. Root down to rise. Another breath in. Hands to your mat, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in. Air out. Step, float, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose, breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog, lift up. Downward dog, hips back. Right side, warrior one. You're going to reach. Then on your exhale, chaturanga. Move with that breath. 1 breath per movement. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left side, warrior one. You go. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant your hands down to your mat, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up into the air, three-legged dog. Right foot, top of your mat, crescent lunge. Right knee stacked over right ankle. Left heel stacked over your left toe. And start to shift your upper body weight forward and go to airplane. So lifting your left leg up and off your mat. Stamping your left foot on the back wall. You can take warrior 3 or bring your hands to heart centers. And then slowly plant your left foot back down to crescent lunge. Hands to hearts, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. You can open your arms here, a bind, side crow. It's important to take your practice where you want it to go. And trust that you know where you want to go. Crescent lunge, reach back up. And then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, left leg rises. Left foot top of your mat, crescent lunge. Press your left toe mound down. Beautiful spark in your fingers, I see it. Inhale, exhale, airplane. You have a beautiful up dog lift in your chest to really open here. Warrior 3 or hands at heart centers, just to connect with self and just take a moment to pause. Back to crescent lunge. Hands to hearts. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow outside of the left knee. You can open your arms. Side crow. A bind. Crescent lunge. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale to the mat, chaturanga, flow low. Upward dog, pull your collarbones apart. Downward dog, pedal your heels out here. Just bring some water to those joints. Right foot forward, warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Reverse your right palm, reverse warrior. To extended side angle. Right elbow to your knee, right hand to the floor. Half moon, lift your left leg up and off your mat. You're gonna stack your right hip under your left hip here. Let your hips open, and once your hips open, your chest will open. You'll be able to open and lift up your left shoulder blade up and back towards the wall. Beautiful. Standing splits or handstand. Standing splits, you're keeping that left leg lifted, hinging at your hips, dropping your head down to your mat. Fold to monkey pose, space between your feet. Peace fingers wrapped around big toes. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let your upper body flow like water over your legs. And really taking on these YOD principles, if you can tune in and tune into yourself, then you will be able to receive what you would like in this world, in this moment. And once you can tune in and receive, then you can really embrace being you. Super important to be you and come as you are at any class, at any moment in time of your day. Release your toes. Inhale, reach up. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Let your hips open towards the right side of your mat. Reverse your left palm, peaceful warrior. Extended side angle. Bring your left elbow to your knee, left hand to the floor. You can really reach for something here. Half moon. And stack that left hip under the right, flatten your right foot. For 3, 2, 1, standing splits. Hinge at the hips, drop your head down. Fold to gorilla. Palms underneath your feet, toes to the creases of your wrists. Shift your hips forward towards the front of the studio. Let your hips stack over your heels. Crow or yogi squat. Engage the muscles in your belly. For 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, downward dog, vinyasa back to your downward dog. Gaze to the top of the mat. Step or float there. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain pose. To eagle on the right. Right arm under. Right leg over. Lift the outer arches of both feet as you shift your hips back. And release. Eagle on the left. Left arm under. Left leg over. And release. Hands to heart centers. Are you all warmed up? Thumbs up. Looks like it. All right, integration time. You're gonna go to 30-second goddess pose. Ready, set, go. So yeah, here embrace what type of goddess pose you want to be. Also, I didn't say you can lift one heel at a time, both heels. You have your hands at hearts, hands at thighs. This is opportunity for play and growth for yourself. Can you sink your hips a bit lower? Think low and back. Beautiful. For 3, 2, time. All right, 6 V-ups. Lay onto your back. Arms out long, legs out long. You're going to make a V formation. Ready, set, go. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. 4. 5. 6. Nice work. All right, now bend those knees. Heels close to your glutes. You're going to lift up in bridge or wheel. Ready, set, go. So really press your heels into the mat. Lift the outer arches of both feet. And just be willing to stay. Stay in the pose. Seconds to go. And time. Awesome sauce. All right, second round, 30-second goddess pose. Find it. Ready, set, go. And you try in that new YOD move, taking hands behind neck and bringing elbow to knee. So right elbow to right knee, left elbow to left. You don't have to touch your knee with your elbow. It's not necessary. It's just getting that movement into that direction. Beautiful. I see you all doing that. Awesome. And time. All right, back to 6 V-ups. Ready, set, 6, go. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you're back. Good. Break your wheel. Ready, set. Oh, I say at my studio, no rest for the wicked. And then I tell you, wicked's a compliment. you're wicked cool, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No rest for the wicked. Keep going. I acknowledge all of you for showing up today. And then digging deep. Just you got to dig deep. All you need is a little bit of determination to do this integration, to do the imam. Just hold on to that. All you need is a little bit, like a little mustard seed. That's it. And then hold on to it. Lower down. Nice. Time. Third round. Third round is the magic round. So 30-second goddess pose. Ready, set, go. So lift the front of your pelvis here, and you'll notice your tailbone will shift to the floor. Press your big toe mounds down. You're almost done. For 3, 2, and time. Last set of V-ups. Ready, set. Number 1. Number 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 30-second bridger wheel. Ready, set.
All right, this guys.
You got it. 30 more seconds.
Cindy, Michelle, I see you guys.
Awesome, Brendan.
Keep lifting. Press down to lift up. You got it. For 3, 2, and time. Lower down. Beautiful integration. All right, all right. You're going to get ready for this imam. You're going to start
Good job, Michelle.
the top of your
Got bar. You take her at bar. She's at bar. If anybody had bar to still mark up on their class, you guys can do that from this class today.
Okay.
All right, we're ready. Ready when you are, Bree.
All right, I'm ready for you all to do this imam. You're going to start with 2 burpees in 3, 2, 1, go. Guys, claps. I hear them. 6 cobras. Squeeze those shoulder blades into your spine. Cobra. 4 lunge backs. 2 a side, 2 on the right side, 2 on the left. Now, lunge backs, you're going to do 20 line hops. Embrace you, have a little fun, and then after 20 line hops, 10 bicycles. We got 10 seconds to go in this minute.
10 seconds left, guys.
New minute in 3, 2, go. Round number 2, you got it, go. Yeah, I see your burpees. Let me hear you clap all the way here in Michigan. After the 20 line hops, you're going to do 10 bicycles, and you can do half a bicycle. You can just move the legs. You don't have to do opposite elbow to knee. You can just move the legs. You got 10 seconds. 10 seconds here. Third round, 3, 2, 1, go. Burpees. You can step or hop back, create your burpee. After 2 burpees, back to 6 cobras. Nice work. I see you. Just dance a little bit, hop around. 3, 2, 1, go. New minute. Beautiful. Action. You got it. I'm gonna go into round number 4. You still got some seconds here. Ready, set, go. New minute. And 1 movement at a time. Creative line hops you got going on there. You guys are doing great at this, Mom. You still got 10 seconds till the new minute. I'm gonna count down in 3, 2, 1, go. New minute. You got it. All right, seconds to go to start this new minute. 3, 2, 1, go. Halfway right now. Halfway through the C, Mom. God crew this morning in those burpees. Oh, it's Brittany. I think it's Brittany. Keep going. Go.
got this.
Together than apart. Keep going. YOD squad is better together. Got 10 seconds till your new minute. I'll count you down. Ready, set, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm getting a little more tired as I go.
Cobras. The short step back with those lunge backs to keep the legs 90 degrees, not a big step. Nice. You can do a step touch with those line hops if you want, just to slow down the heart rate a little bit, or keep it going.
All right, we got 3 more rounds left, guys.
So, 3, 2, 1, go. New minute. You got it. Let me see your burpee. Move with control. Taking action, and you can take action, then you'll be able to follow through and finish. You're almost done. Really take up space in those line hops, hop all around.
Two more rounds, you guys.
Got this.
Minute. Ready, set, go. Go, YOD squad, go. Go.
With me, you got to say your name, Laura.
Hey, ready, set, go. You got this.
Here we go. Anyone bicycle to the end with me? Let's keep going.
The last minute, or is that it? Did I count wrong? Is that it, Gretchen?
Good. We keep the bicycles going until the end of the minute.
Pardon?
We kept the bicycles going until the end of the minute.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're ready for a rest now.
Okay, everyone stand up top of your mat. You're gonna do a 5, super duper important. So get to the top of your mat, keep your heart rate going. Get your hands ready. 3, 2, 1. And do another one for you. 3, 2, 1. Let's do one for my sister Danielle, who created this YOD yoga program. 3, 2, 1. All right, time to cool down. Inhale, reach up. Take your right hand, stretch out your right side body. Time to cool down. Come back to center. Take your left hand, go the opposite way. Back to center. You can cactus your arms, elbows parallel to shoulders, open chest, open palms, open heart. Look back. Arch back to your degree. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Vinyasa back to your down dog. How do you want to get there? You don't have to do the chaturanga. You can just push back to down dog. This is when it's important to tune in and to really listen to your body and listen to where you need to go. Step your right foot forward, runner's lunge. You're going to reach your right arm up. Make circles with your right wrist. You can have your left knee on or off the mat. You choose. Make circles with your shoulders, your wrists. And then bend your left knee, reaching for your toes behind you. Open your chest. And if you can't touch your toes, it's not a big deal. Just wave to your toes. And then slowly go back to downward dog. And take runner's lunge on the left side. Left arm reaches up. Make circles with your left wrist and our left shoulder. And you can take that right knee down to the mat and reach for your right toes and just open up your chest. And the more you can open here, the more you'll be able to receive. Receive in life, the more you'll be able to tune in. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Bring your toes to touch in your downward dog. Lift your right leg up into the air. And then bend your right knee, fire hydrant pose. You're just stacking your foot on the side wall. If you have a flip dog in you and you want to go for it, go, or just stay in this stretch of fire hydrant. And flip back over, back to down dog. Lift your left leg up into the air. Now bend that left knee. You can even take circles with the left ankle or flip to the floor. And flip back over, back to downward dog. Half pigeon right side. And just keep your pelvis neutral here as you fold over. And be intentional at this moment. Like I said in the beginning of class, just let everything be, let everything go. So you can just settle into this moment. So let this pose work for you. Let it happen. And make your way to your left side, half pigeon. Do what's needed to get there. And square your hips. You want your right leg straight back behind you as you fold over. And just settle in. Make your way to frog pose. If you're not digging frog this morning, you can take double pigeon, frog or double pigeon. Frog pose, you want to take your knees as wide as they'll go. Flatten your feet and get your ankles stacked right behind the knees. And you can use a block for a prop. And just notice your breath here. Are you letting your breath flow in and out through your body? Let your breath be here for you, to support you, to guide you. And just be you in this moment. One of YOD Yoga, Danielle created the last principle lately. We have 6 of them now, and one is be you. And it's really important to embrace that. And the more YOD yoga you do, more yoga classes you take, you will start to embody who you truly are. And when you go into hips, half pigeon, frog, cow face, like let your hips open and just always acknowledge what shows up, like see it, be with it, and then let it go, let it be. And slowly make your way out of frog pose. And find it a seated wide leg forward fold. So I'm going to take your legs wide on the mat. You can go sideways or just like really take up space in the studio with your legs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold over. And just let your body unwind here. How can you really unravel and unwind into this release? And slowly rise up. Bring both legs together for a seated forward fold. Point your toes towards your nose, bend your knees. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold over. And we're going to move into another hip opener called cow face, where your legs are bent, your knees are stacked. You can do cow face on your back or stay seated. So focus here is to stack the knees. You can lay on your back and do this or stay seated. And switch legs out, stack your opposite knee, and your cow face. Make your way to a fish pose. You can use the support of a block or your hands, your elbows as you bring your head back, chest open as you breathe in. Exhale, open mouth. Breathe in. Exhale, open mouth. Another breath in. Exhale, open mouth. Then make your way to an inversion of your choice. You can take waterfall, shoulder stand, headstand, handstand. Plow pose. Excuse me. Deaf yogi. Lower down to a happy baby. Really push your lower back into the floor. Supine twist. Take one knee or both knees to the right. Gaze the opposite way. And start to close your eyelids down if you haven't already. Just relaxing your mind, your body, your heart, your soul. Supine twist opposite way. It's super important to move your body every day to really get your body going through yoga, through YOD. And it's super important to embrace the cool down, to take time to reset, to tune in, to receive and do what's needed for self. So come back to center, pull your knees into your chest. And take your legs out long for Shavasana. Take up space on your mat. Let your whole body rest into deep, deep rest. Start to wiggle your toes. Wiggle fingertips. Reach your arms overhead for a full body stretch if you'd like. Really take up space. Notice your lungs fill up here. Really take a full breath in. Exhale the air out. Another big breath in. Exhale, let go. Inhale, pull your knees into your chest. And exhale, turn to a side in a fetal position. Slowly rise up. Finding a seated position with your eyelids open or closed. And connect your hands to heart centers. We're going to seal our class with one Om. Take a breath in. The otter in me honors and sees the otters and all of you. I bow to you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Good work, everybody. Nice work. Imams are probably one of the most challenging yods. So good job, good job.
You guys want to take a quick group picture with Bree on the screen? Can we do that? We're going to get a group picture with you.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna make her big on the screen. You guys want to be on that real quick? You guys alive? You guys still here with me? Okay.
We're still standing.
Okay, good. My glasses. Otherwise, you're going to put out your hand.
There we go.
Okay, can stand there. Okay. I can put it on this, on the stand if you want me to.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you have to?
Getting closer.
I feel obligated for and workout, man. Sticker yet?
Yeah. You guys
Okay,
gotta
so
get
we're
a little
closer
closer
together.
together.
We're Come on, guys, my area. Yeah, like to the rest of my.
Okay.
I can do that. Picture here in the middle. Do we have still, I don't want to block her.
Oh, yeah.
It's good that you're there. It's good that you're there, Chuck. I can start stretching out squat a little bit.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to your back.
It's funny. One. Yay.
Awesome.
I got you a picture too.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brady.
I will. Yeah. So guys, we'd love to have you stay. If you have time for a couple minutes, we're gonna talk a little bit more. If you've got questions just in general about the YOD practice, we also have the training coming up, which you can be a teacher for, or you can not be a teacher and still attend. So we've got time to hear from Bree a little bit more about that training and any other questions that you've got about YOD. And Bree, maybe you want to start with just kind of giving us a little overview of what the weekend training is going to be all about.
Yeah. Let's see, when do you want me to start speaking? Is this everyone who's going to stay?
Say that if she wants to go ahead and start, but people are cleaning up. You wanna do
Yeah,
that?
I think you can go ahead and start. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my sister created YOD Yoga, Danielle Jokinen, and she has trained me in YOD level 1, level 2, level 3, and facilitator training. I've taken all the trainings. I have led YOD level 1, YOD level 2, and a facilitator and a bunch of yoga trainings. And so I'm her second facilitator. I work for her. She is setting up all these yoga teachers to become facilitators for YOD. So what I do is I travel around the United States. I've been to Nairobi, Kenya, and I train people to teach YOD classes. So that's what you do with YOD level 1. It's a 20-hour weekend. And once you finish YOD level 1 and you're a 200-hour yoga teacher and or in training, you're able to teach a YOD yoga class. And they're all different. Sometimes there's an ARAP, an EMOM, a Tabata. You learn all of the how to teach all those classes. And there's YOD. There's the YOD mission statement. There's values. There's principles. That there's lots of inquiry in the YOD trainings, and the inquiry totally has changed my life and has saved my life over and over again. Each YOD training that I lead, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. And when I started taking the YOD trainings, that's what really lit up my eyes, that there's a lot more behind YOD. It's just not like a good workout. There's a lot more behind it, the class. And it's so important. It's so good to like move your body. And if life is happening to you, like sadness, pain, trauma, YOD has helped me heal my trauma. I've had lots of trauma in my life. And the mission statement is to educate people and to inspire the world and to move pain-free and live in integrity. So moving pain-free was really important to me. And the last line is to live in integrity with purpose and to be happy. So that be happy statement just really took my life to a whole new level, because I was really focusing on finding happiness. So YOD has helped me in so many ways. So, and it's the funnest, easiest, most amazing class to teach ever. Super fun. Yeah.
And so Bree, could you talk a little bit to people who either aren't already 200-hour trained, or who maybe are thinking, I'm interested in, I like taking YOD classes, but I have no desire to teach with the training.
YOD weekend looks like too, you learn the values, the principles, all of the YOD moves, which is really awesome. And it would help the YOD practice for anyone who's not a teacher. The inquiry, the journaling, the meditation, it's really like a deep dive down into like what's going on with self. So the inquiry has over and over again, I've noticed helped me, and everyone I've trained has gotten tremendous help throughout the weekend of their lives are better once they're done with the weekend. They're just like, they're ready. Everyone who takes YOD level 1 is ready for 2, 3, the next. And what I've noticed too, with someone taking YOD level 1 without becoming a yoga teacher, then they want to become a yoga teacher. That's usually what happens. Just saying.
Yeah, I love that. Do you guys have questions you want to ask? We've got Whitney and Laura both just went through the teacher training that we had earlier this year at the studio. So
And Whitney said she was going to take this training. She just signed up.
we're up in the mix.
Laura is definitely taking. So
Yeah, I love what you said about the inquiry, because I really feel like for me that was one of the biggest things. I mean, yes, I learned to teach the class as well, and learning all the movements and kind of some of the cues about what the movements has helped my own practice, but I didn't realize how much inquiry there was going to be, and I really loved that. So I feel like it's great, even if you were like, no, I'm not. Maybe I'm not going to teach yoga at all. It would still be like a really inspiring and like, I don't want to say informational, like studying yourself almost, and like learning more about you and thinking about kind of what you want to be doing with your life.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I'll set up her inquiry. It's amazing. And like YOD level 1 is just like a sneak peek into like all the inquiry that is out there and is possible. And through facilitator training, then we set people up to lead the inquiry. We take it super serious. We don't push people too far. We meet people where they are. And we always acknowledge people when they go there. We always say, we see you, we hear you. We have people find their way. We're never to the point where we're too pushy. We stay in integrity with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you sign up for this one, you may also have to sign up for facilitator training too.
It has changed my life. It's amazing. Yeah. And I'm not just saying that because my sister created it. She, yeah,
Thank you, Bree. Thanks for.
you're welcome.
Yeah, I worked at the technology, I think worked out really well. So thank you for taking your time to be here.
Sure, I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. It was
Okay.
great. You came across very clearly and yeah,
Good.
it was awesome.
I figured if you didn't hear me, you'd be messaging me. So I just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was all good. And we're gonna use that recording for our class on Tuesday night too. So the people who take our Tuesday night YOD will get a chance to hear your, the recording from the beginning of the class and then.
Okay.
So,
Nice, cool, very cool.
great. So I think we have 3 officially that are gonna sign up, that I know of for sure for the early bird, plus my studio manager, myself, and Gretchen. So,
You both want to apprentice, correct?
correct.
Yeah, Danielle already sent me the info. I've already
Cool.
paid.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I haven't talked to her much lately. She did not have a very good birth. That means I won't have to bring anyone with me, which is awesome because you ladies will be there. So very cool. Do you think about having a Friday night class there?
Yeah, no, I think that would be great if you want to do it.
Is it so when you put that on your schedule, you can call it YOD Freedom Flow or YOD Freedom Yoga Flow, so they know it's yoga. Sometimes as an owner, I add in yoga because when they say YOD Freedom Flow, they're it's yoga. Like, no, it's yoga. We're just we have it patented that it's YOD, like a YOD yoga class. So but I totally teach the sequence from beginning to end so you guys can experience that. Like today in the warm-up, like it's a little different, the warm-up and the cool down. And I just graduated students last weekend with the YOD Freedom Flow, the yoga flow, and it's just amazing. They got it. It's so good. It's a lot like Journey to Power, just a little different. So it's been really great. So I could totally do that Friday too.
That'd be great.
I think that sounds great.
We'll do that at 5:30 class. Yeah, we'll plan to do that.
5:30. All right. So I'm gonna chat with Danielle too to see when she's gonna get me out there. Like if it's gonna be Friday morning or because I'll probably fly out of Minneapolis.
Okay. I think that there used to be direct flights. I think there still are. So
Okay.
I hope there still are. there were a while, so I don't know. I haven't looked lately. My cousin lives in Minneapolis, so I went a couple years ago to visit her. So.
Yeah, that's my plan. Like I live 6 hours from Minneapolis and I'll probably just drive there and then fly because my airport's teeny and a nightmare. So yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, let us know if you need help with the travel arrangements or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Awesome. That sounds great. All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
I can't believe how much she sounds like Danielle.